Peer into the mind of a GTA 5 race creator. um, Actually had no intentions of really building this course, you guys. When I was just showing the my tutorial on how to make a smooth template, helixes, corkscrews. Um, but a lot of times, how I usually do, sometimes it just happens. I started constructing this thing. I was like, oh wow, it's got a pretty cool little configuration to it. So we're just going to go with it and turn it into a race. But its location gave me problems here because you could fall off this thing way back here before the stunt and then just cheat it all the way up to the finish line. So therefore, I had to put in some of these cheating countermeasures to make it a little more difficult all the way up into the beginning of the stunt. Now, you might be able to get off there from here and get over it, but whatever. You might as well complete the stunt. You're going to go that far into it. But yeah, I had to cheat proof this thing because it just covered too much map. Usually when I make one of these guys, I come off the edge of the map and come all the way out. So, you really can't cheat it because you're just going to fall in the water. But, things like this you got to watch out for because people will definitely cheat your race if they can, and then they'll clown on you at the end of the race. Oh, bro, I cheated your race. I've had guys get in my races, and they wasn't even trying to complete the race, guys. They were just seeing what ways they could cheat it. Pretty funny, and quite interesting. But yeah, I didn't even count on this being a course, and still ended up making it a pretty cool course. Had to add a little bit more down here on this end just because it was just kind of dull, kind of boring. The stunt end, yeah, plenty of action down there, but when we got down to here, it just seemed kind of lifeless and dull. Went ahead and added the pyrotechnics here to it. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty smooth transition right here. The tube right in instead of trying to take this corner at high speeds. A little more exciting, a little more fun. But it really, really did turn out real well. I'm really pleased at how this one turned out. This race is called The Consumer. It's on PS5, guys. Nice smooth transitions. Ain't too easy. Non-contact race, so you ain't got to worry about smashing into people on your way back through. Oh yeah, nice and smooth transitions, nice layout. On the go down, you kind of got to let off the gas a little bit. You come into it way too hot. It can be done holding full throttle. Done it. And me personally, guys, I ain't made a point-to-point race since PS3. We got too many props for that anymore. And even if you do use all your props to make a full course, you can still use my glitch checkpoint method to where you can teleport anywhere across the map to where you can even make your point-to-point race a lapped race. We'll get into that in another video. Yep, cheating countermeasures work like they should. Oh, we're doing it hot. We're doing it hot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, a lot of my creations end up like this, guys. It's something I don't even intend on creating, but I put a prop together. I'm like, oh wow, this thing looks pretty cool. Let's just go with it. Then I end up sitting on here for 6 hours creating something. Oh, it was going hot. But yeah, it turned out real good. I really like how this turned out, guys. Real smooth, real fun. Um, I like using these things. Little dynamic prop trick here. Usually you drop the buoys on this. Me personally, I like using these units because they don't drop until that countdown timer on the race starts. Now, I've noticed using the buoys, them things drop as soon as you're like in the loading screen, getting players to join. Pretty crazy. But this helicopter will not drop until the countdown starts, which this one I timed out pretty good. It actually explodes right as you're hitting go. You know what I'm saying? That ain't on accident. And these aircraft, when you drop them from the sky, guys, these units, helicopters or airplanes, explode on impact every time. Pretty cool. And the trailer units, there's actually, you guys could put 32 more explosive devices on your map using the units. Not only these dynamic fuel tanks, explosive, go down here to units. We got too many on the map. Probably let's choose one. Go over here to trucks. Right there. That trailer is explosive, guys. You know what I mean? So not only can you add 20 dynamic explosive props, you can add 32 of these explosive trailers. You could literally make a domino boom, 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 in your whole course using these trailers because they are explosive. There's one in the Army category as well. Right there. That trailer will blow up too, guys. Full of fuel. Just make sure you turn off invincibility and freeze. They will blow up. I'm not sure. Maybe you can keep the freeze on, but that would kind of be weird. You probably make some pretty cool stuff with this. Other than the fact you can't take them off the ground, but you could make a huge chain reaction explosion domino. Actually kind of gives me an idea here. Placing 5 or 6 of these jumbo jets and then running a trail to each one of them. That might be pretty cool. Little backdrop effect. But yeah, guys, in the mind of a creator, I didn't even intend on this course being anything, but it turned out pretty good. So I just went ahead and went with it, and we went ahead and turned it into something. This race can be found on the social club, The Consumer, Move 765 XD on PSN 5. Fun race. Give it a try. I dare you to look for my flaws. They're hard to find.